set. They sprinting away from the 1100 meter marker. My Majestic Glory's on the outside, a little bit wide out in the early stages, and Socrates takes them along. In second, Damasio Invarush is right there. The black cap of Winter Blues on the outside. They're followed by Vision to Kill near the rail, about 5 lengths off the leader with On That Boulevard, as Socrates gets away by that 2 lengths. La Ferrari's further back in the run, and My Majestic Glory's about 6 lengths off the leader. Rowdy turning to the home stretch, and Socrates will bring them in. Black cap of Winter Blues and Damasio, and then comes Invarush. On That Boulevard, La Ferrari comes out for a run. Vision to Kill goes in. My Majestic Glory between runners, also trying to put in a claim. Coming to the 300 meter marker now. On That Boulevard, down the inside, Invarush. Socrates there. Vision to Kill's a runner. My Majestic Glory. Socrates on That Boulevard over the 200. Socrates just the leader. On That Boulevard on the outside, it's close. On That Boulevard just got up from Socrates and My Majestic Glory. Invarush and Vision to Kill in a photo. On That Boulevard, the Trippy will win it. Stuart Randolph, Mary Liley and partners. So nice to see Mary's on a good run here, as On That Boulevard wins it by about a half length. Second, number 2, Socrates. On That Boulevard pays up at 10.20. And then second to number 2, the tote favourite Socrates. Third to My Majestic Glory. Invarush probably gets fourth from Vision to Kill. And then there's another close one behind that one between Damasio and Winter Blues. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. That pick 6 pool got over the 1.9 million. And here we see On That Boulevard, that is the Trippy, win number 4 from 12 with the white noseband and the light green cap. That's famous colours of Mary Liley. We've said it many a times before. The B Nobles, top gallopers like Bold Monarch, and on the right hand side is Socrates. There's the photo. It shows up as the 9, the winner, second number 2, then number 8 and 5. Back to the studio.
Well, On That Boulevard, stamping his authority on this field, and a quality field that went a post as well. And Tony is a man that does his studying. He also has a look at the norms and how things are going. Not the ideal race for a horse like this, Tony, or Pinnacle Stakes, but that said, you must think highly of him.
Yeah, Dees, he was actually supposed to run on Wednesday.
Correct.
It was a much easier field, and I think it would have been hard to beat. But he's quite a difficult horse to work with, and we had to give him some sedative to do his ears last Saturday. We would have normally done them a bit before, but there was a slight miscommunication, notwithstanding that the National Horse Racing Authority rules said it would have been all right. There have been 1 or 2 trainers that have come up positive for the sedative. I don't take chances, Dees. I've been very lucky. 35 years training, I haven't had a positive. I don't take chances. You know,
sure.
Doesn't mean you can't get one. There's a lot of luck involved in not getting one, because his excretion times vary from horse to horse. And I asked for staff's permission to take him out. I was just that little bit concerned. So it was definitely the better race for him, you know. But look, having said that, you know, I thought Socrates was most probably quite tough to beat from draw 1, but he was in a good space, this horse. He'd come on a lot in the last 3 weeks. He'd had a small injury. He's not the soundest of horses, and he really had improved a tremendous amount in the last 3 weeks, and I think he hasn't been on the grass since his last run. So it was a good run from him, and well done to Mary. Arthur Potts, my mate, he's not here today, and Ian Knoll, a good friend of mine in Mauritius. Well done to Claverflow, the breeders, and you know, we bought this horse from Derek Brookman, so thanks to him. I was a bit worried initially. I thought he was most probably a bad buy, but I should have gelded him the day we bought him, and of course I left him as an end-tire for a while. That was most probably a mistake, but he's in a good space at the moment, and you know, hopefully he'll win another 1 or 2 for us.
Well, on this performance, I'm sure you will. Anything else from your side?
I've got Vincent in the last race. He's working extremely well, very fit. Bred to go a mile. I think he's got to be just 1 or 2, but I think he's a big runner. He'll run well.
Thanks for that.
Thank you. And well done to Stuart. It was a good ride by him.
Good ride by Stuart Randall. Let's get him into the office. And you're having a nice run, Stu.
Yeah, it's going very well. And I must thank, you know, trainers supporting me. Big thank you to Mr. Riverland and the team. it's been a lovely time. Yeah.
Talking about colours that have been kind to you, these colours have been kind to you as well?
Yeah, it's been very lucky to me. I thank Mrs. Lally for that, and it's been great. May it continue.
It was a competitive field, and this horse was not well treated at the weights, etc. But he certainly lifted his game.
Absolutely, Dees. Yeah, it was a cracky one because I've ridden the second horse before, and he's a fair sort. And for Miles to fight on like that was very encouraging. So yeah, I think we could have some fun during the season. See how they go.
At what stage down the straight do you think I could get there?
I must say, quickened up very quickly. Got there, and then it looked like Anton was going to come back at me. So I'd say like the last 50, I was getting a bit worried that I'd probably just gone a little bit too early. But he fought on resolute through to the line. He's a courageous one.
The way you're going, maybe you're going to help us now. We got a few more races left. Should I say, a few more races? We got almost what's it? Race 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You got rides there?
I've got one more, and that's me.
Is it? Which horse?
In the next Farland for Mr. Campbell.
You don't know the horse, but on paper he looks to be a fair sort.
Yeah, I've ridden him before, a few runs back, and then he won a very good race, obviously with the claim for it helped, going start to finish. Well, probably ride similar sort of tactics and have him up there and see how he goes from there. But he's consistent, he's always thereabouts, so he must be hopefully in the shake-up.
Thanks for that, Stuart.
We'll keep trying, and thanks again, and thank you to Mrs. Lally and Tony Riverland. Thank you.
Well done, Stuart. Well done, the winning jockey. Let's get Mrs. Lally in, and who she owns this with, Mr. Potts and Mr. Knoll as well. But she's the lucky charm, and I'll tell all the other owners that she's the lucky charm in this partnership, and she's having a wonderful run with the horses as well. Mrs. Lally, things are looking good.
Thank you. Yes, they're picking up at the moment. Thank goodness. Anyway, congratulations to my partners. Oh, excuse me. Congratulations to the partners.
I have that effect, Mrs. Lally.
You do, don't you? Yes, that's right. And well done, Tony, in the stable. And he seems to like it now. He didn't like racing to start with.
Yes.
And now he seems to have done very well over the shorter distance. I think you're going to stick to the 5 and 6 furlongs rather than the long distance.
And Tony also mentioned you should have gelded him quite early on when he arrived.
Yes, we should have gelded him when we first acquired him. But anyway, the deed is done now, and he seems to be racing nicely and enjoying it.
Talking about enjoying racing, are you still loving it?
You think I come here for punishment?
No, you
don't miss. The time I get punished.
You don't miss a meeting. You got a smile on your face. You love being around people.
No, I love the racing game.
Well, this horse has done you proud again. Hopefully, it goes on to better things for you, Mrs. Lally. Well done, yeah.
Thank you. Yes, it's a nice race to win too.
Well done.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nicely done there, Mrs. Lally, with the number 9 on that Boulevard, and 9, 2, 8 and 5 is the way they cross the line. They race 3. Up next, it's the jackpot, race number 4, 14, 55, 5 to 3.